What's up, everybody? Happy New Year's Eve. This is Everman1000 coming back to you with my top 5 action figures of 2025. Now, these are only domestic figures. I don't have any imports, not currently. Plan on getting some, that Batman Arkham Origins figure for sure. But this is my best of 25, and I figured I'd do it here on New Year's Eve. And I'm going to start out with honorable mention, and that is to the NECA TMNT 2012 line. I have Raph here because he's the best. He's my favorite. There's no turtle better than Raphael in any, form of the Ninja Turtles. So, yes. NECA 2012 animated TMNT. Some people, not animated, my bad, 2012 TMNT. Some people had some issues with them. Overall, I thoroughly enjoyed the figures. I think they capture the show perfectly. I had no issues with mine whatsoever, and even just looking at him here with the light and shadow on him, perfect looking figure. Really has shelf presence, and if you love the 2012 series, you owe it to yourself to pick up this. Moving on to the next honorable mention is Transformers Age of the Primes Skybite. Now, Skybite's original figure was fun. His Thrilling 30s figure was great, and Age of the Primes just takes it up a notch. This figure has a fantastic look, a fantastic size. He has a great alt mode and robot mode. He's just an excellent looking figure, fun to have on your shelf. I'm primarily a G1 and G2 guy with some Beast Wars here and there, but I grabbed this guy because I really enjoyed him on the show, and I just think he looks amazing. He's a fun figure. With his backpack is accurate. It's just overall great, and Skybite was a fun character on the show, and he's a hard to get figure. Like, I found him at Walmart miraculously, and couldn't pick him up at the time because we were Christmas shopping for other people, but my daughter managed to get my wife to snag him for me, and he was a present from her to me, and I just think it's a great figure, real fun. If you're a Transformers fan. And my third and final honorable mention is Marvel Legends Gamerverse Juggernaut. If you just seen the review I just put up, which I thought finished earlier than it did, by the way, that's why these are going to look like they're back-to-back. I thought it uploaded already. But as I said in the video, he was one of my favorite Marvel Legends released this year. The only reason he is not in my overall top 5 is because 2 of the Marvel Legends that I have on my top 5 list outpace him by a bit. He, in my opinion, is the best Juggernaut we've ever had. The other 2 Marvel Legends I have on this list, in my opinion, are the 2 best versions of those figures, period. So yes, Marvel Legends Juggernaut, watch my review I put up earlier this morning, because he is very much worth being on the honorable mentions list of 2025. And moving on to the list itself, in the number 5 spot is Transformers Age of the Primes Megatronus, and this guy is a beautiful, beautiful bastard. I wanted to include him on the list because originally he was my best looking Transformer. Like, when I picked him up, I'm like, there's not going to be any better looking Transformer out this year, mainline. And, I was wrong. But he is still an incredible looking beast. And the Toy Hack stickers I have on him, not stickers, decals, make him really, really pop. And just get him in the right lining, and he looks like, a demon from hell, which he kind of is in Transformers lore. But yes, this guy has a fun alt mode. The tank mode is why he's not higher on my list, because the tank turret and whatnot, it's just his arms. It doesn't peg in properly. Well, it does, but it's kind of loosey-goosey, and I don't love it overall. It's a good tank mode, but I wish it was a little bit more tight and well put together. But his bot mode is fantastic with the flame effects there. They look great. The DNA design kit looks ridiculous. I might pick that up irregardless. But yes, in the number 5 spot is a fun, great-looking Transformer, Megatronus Prime. If you haven't found him yet, run, do not walk, and pick this guy up. In the number 4 spot, we have Transformers 86, Studio Series 86, Devastator. Yes, this guy was fun to collect. He's fun to put together. The individual bots have their up and downs. They are properly sized. They're not. This isn't oversized. This is honestly to scale based on the cartoon. And he is just a great figure to have. Do I wish his eyes lit up? Sure. Is it not a seller for me? Absolutely not. This guy rocks. He's fun. I do wish he had some ratchets in his shoulder areas there because I worry that they might flop going forward. But I am going to purchase the DNA design kits for this guy. There's several. I do hate that. But yeah, he's a great figure. He has a pretty yucky backpack there. But honestly, what are you going to do? Like, you need it there. And you can take these off because they're just on mushroom pegs. These are the legs of Long Haul back there. And yeah, like I said, they're just on mushroom pegs. So they can be popped off if you ever so wish. But yeah, this is a great combiner. He's much better than the Combiner Wars, much steadier. Some people don't like that he's as big, but this is a show accurate scale. That's what they were going for, and I believe that's what they achieved. But yeah, like I said, he's not a perfect figure. He could be improved. I think, like I said, the shoulder joints. But Hasbro gave this to us, guys, in like under a year. That's incredible. We were able to combine Devastator in under a year. Big ups to Hasbro for that. So yes, the number 4 spot goes to the main man. The number 3 and number 2 spots were very difficult for me because, in my opinion, this Captain America is the best Captain America on the market. It's better than the Mafex Captain America, which I know that pisses some people off, but at the end of the day, it's true. It looks better. It feels better. It plays better. My buddy has the Mafex Captain America. I do not. Like I said, I don't have any imports at this time. I sold a lot of mine. And when we compared the two, this one just blows it out of the water, in my opinion. Some people bitch about his star, but that's how it was in the game. That was how it looked in Marvel vs. Capcom. So I don't have a problem with these figures, being true to the source material. And the source material was the fighting game. So yeah, like I said, the only reason he's not in the number 2 spot is because the figure in the number 2 spot was a much better version of every figure of it that came before it. So moving on from number 3, Marvel Legends, right to Gamerverse Wolverine. Absolutely the best Wolverine figure that Hasbro has ever done, and possibly better than any of the imports out there. Yes, some people complain that he only has single jointed elbows, but you know what? Those single jointed elbows get a better curve up for his elbows and claws than any other Wolverine out there, in my opinion. His mask and ears on his mask look fantastic. His crunch is perfect. Honestly, Marvel Legends, in my opinion, can no longer get away with the torsos that they put on their other figures because of this one being so incredible. See, down there, looks great. This is an awesome figure, guys. Probably the best Hasbro has ever done. And yeah, some people are like, oh, but he's too tall. He's not too tall. If you compare him, actually go to Anthony's Customs channel and he shows you that he compares all the Wolverines, and he is not too tall. Most of the Wolverines are actually taller than him, especially the Astonishing X-Men that everybody absolutely raved about. This, in my opinion, is the Wolverine to have, even if you have to pay the money to get the shitty Silver Samurai with him. The best Wolverine to date, and he is my number 2. Which leads us to 2020. All hail Megatron as the number 1 figure of 2025 for me. This figure is the premium of Studio Series. He is what the best of Studio Series is about. Now, yes, he is not 86. He is Transformers the movie because he transforms into a tank and not a gun because, whatever reasons that they like to say. But look, he is so compact, guys, and he folds up from this massive tank to this figure, and he just looks absolutely beautiful. This is not only the best Transformer of 2025, this is the best figure of 2025 when it comes to domestic figures. Thanks for watching, guys. Get yourself these figures if you haven't gotten them yet. You will love them. There is no figure better this year than this figure, and I will stand by that. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, I don't have a catchphrase.